Alright, time for another sketchbook tour. This one I picked up at Anthropology. It's just a basic plain paper sketchbook. This one I started in 2016 and I finished in 2022. I started out trying to practice calligraphy. I was just going through and trying to write quotes in calligraphy. And this must have been around Halloween, and I just started doodling some pumpkins. Typically when I don't like something, I'll just color over it. And I probably had an intention of drawing something else over this, but I never did. Ghosts. I like drawing ghosts and I like drawing Halloween stuff. Plants is another thing that I draw when I don't really have an idea of what I want to draw. Most of this book is just practicing or trying to draw something and then trying to draw it again and again. Mushrooms is another thing I tend to draw when I don't really have an idea of what to draw. I usually just find something on Pinterest and try to redraw it just to get some practice in. And nothing in this book is from imagination. It's all pretty much just images I found online and I just am redrawing them. There's nothing really in this book that I absolutely hate. Just because every time I failed at something, I tried it again and improved a little bit. And that's the whole point of this sketchbook for me. It's just drawing and drawing and drawing, and every time I draw, I improve on something. And nothing in here is supposed to be perfect and finalized. It's just a lot of figuring out how to draw certain things. This is from Bridgman's book, so I was just redrawing things that he has in his book. And then some dogs. I like drawing animals a lot. I find drawing animals a bit easier than drawing humans. These were timed sketches, I think like a minute or something. And then I decided I was going to draw 100 eyes. And so that's what I did. One thing I like doing is drawing freckles. I don't know, I think it adds a little bit more personality and character to a person. Well, in the drawing. It makes it less simple, I guess. Like this, just kind of adds a little something. Oh, and then just a skull. I think the eyes look better when I include the eyebrows though. It looks kind of weird with just eyes. And then I decided to do the mouth. And I think these were, again, tutorials that I saw online. And then back to drawing heads. And I remember at this time I was really struggling with drawing heads and getting the proportions right. So it was just doing a lot of the basics over and over and over, so I'd hopefully start memorizing it. And these were all tutorials that I found online, so a lot of redrawing. And then back to faces, back to mushrooms, a lonely little heart. And then back to faces, recipes. We liked this one. Plants. These were drawings I found online that I was just redrawing. I don't remember who they were. These were more pictures from Pinterest. Photographs, I should say, that were on Pinterest. And then I went into a fish phase, and I was trying to add personality to the fish. And I was just drawing a ton of fish at this time. These were some watercolors I got. More fish. These were some watercolors on my to-buy list that I actually still have not bought, so I probably don't need them that bad. Then more mushrooms, another face, rocks, more heads. This book is basically just whatever I felt like drawing that day, and that's kind of how I tend to use my sketchbook. I just pick a subject and draw it. It's usually something I want to try to get better at. Breaking down the forms. This was another tutorial about breaking down the form. Strawberries. These were sketches of a painting I actually did, which I think I have that video up on my YouTube channel. More heads. Peaches. I wanted to draw I wanted to make a painting of peaches that kind of went with my strawberry one, but I never did that. This is when I was trying to draw like lowish, trying to break down her style. It's pretty obvious. It's a very distinct style. And then drawing frogs. Then more head angles. I think the simplicity though of lowish is actually Disney, because these kind of look like a book that I have by Disney of how to like draw the heads at different angles. And then more flowers, some ducks. I actually really like this spread. I think I did a video on this too. Cats. More peaches, plants, more faces, and back to Halloween. So more ghosts. And that is the end of my sketchbook. So thanks for watching. Bye.